Good morning, yet again. This is your host, Jeff Ski Kinsey at fastchargeenergy.com. That's right. Think about this. You pull into a location and you think you're going to be there 30, 40, maybe an hour, maybe a little longer. So you plug in. And when you come out, let's say 75 minutes later, you unplug, you jump in your car, and you look, and it says 5 miles added. You got to shake your head, right? You just got to shake your head and say, what was I thinking? Please, please, please hear me when I say, do not use these wimpy chargers. Do this. Do me a favor, okay? When you check in there, and you don't have to plug in, you don't have to charge, you don't have to do anything. When you pull up, if you're not using PlugShare to find fast or faster chargers, then shame on you. But you pull up and you look or you plug in and you find out it's this wimpy little 6.1 or 2 charger. Give them a bad review on PlugShare. Say, hey, guys, reach out to the ski man, okay? Tell him that. And I'll help him fix that. So the next time you're in the neighborhood, you can get a real charge. How cool would that be? That'd be very cool. Quick reminder, I'm wandering the streets of Myrtle Beach, the Grand Strand in South Carolina, in a white Tesla Model X. Now, you can normally get this on Turo at the Myrtle Beach Airport if I wasn't happen to be driving around in it. So, you're going to want to check it out. I'll include a link in the show notes. But this car has exceeded all my expectations except one. It's not mine. Okay? So what else is happening today? A lot. As I'm drinking my morning coffee, I run across this clip on X, formerly known as Twitter, and it's from Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. This guy simply amazes. Not just me, but I think most of the world. In fact, if you haven't, jump over to YouTube and do a search on him. There's some great videos, some clips of some of the most amazing plays that he made back in his NFL career. Just, you have to look at that and wonder. You don't have to wonder why you can't do that or why I can't do that. But you have to wonder how he can do that. Okay? It's just not natural, in my opinion. But he is gifted. He is truly blessed and gifted. But the reason I bring it up, it was about a dream. He said, look, dreams you got to chase down. You got to run them down. And that's exactly right. But as Les Brown says, how are you going to have a dream come true if you don't have a dream? That's right. Aha. So I said all that to say this. I got a friend of over 20 years, a business colleague in a number of adventures, and we share a common vision, a common goal, a mission, definitely a vision of a mission with a goal to make Myrtle Beach the number one first mover, all important, top of the list, top shelf destination for anyone in the U.S. of A., at least the 47 continental United States that I care about. The number one destination for you to travel to in your EV. Now, how crazy is that? I don't know that it's that crazy. And we're out here running it down, okay? We are running it down at Mach speed. My wife says, I thought you were retired. Yes, dear, I am retired. But sometimes the dream is so big, the facts don't count. So I've been busier than I've ever been. Think about that. I've been busy at points in my life. We are going Mach 2 with our hair on fire. trying to get this thing done, trying to get the attention of people. So this is a call to action. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to text me a message. Okay? I want you to text me the message first mover. Okay? If you agree with me and my colleague that Myrtle Beach, South Carolina should be the first mover in the whole of the 47 continental United States to implement an EV first mentality, then text the word first mover to my mobile, 330-992-4754. Let's start a conversation. That's the best way to get on my radar. By the way, do not send me Calendar-y or whatever invitations those are, trying to schedule time with me. Those work, in my experience, and I've heard others say likewise, less than 25% of the time. Just stuff happens, okay? Here's how life works, okay? And by the way, I interact with a lot of people, and text messaging just works for most people. If it doesn't work for you, that's fine. Say, hey, that doesn't work for me. Don't answer my text messages, okay? But if you text me, you're going to hear back from me, okay? It might just simply be, who is this, if you don't think of one of the right keywords to text me. But you're going to hear back from me. I go out of my way to return text messages as soon as humanly possible. Now, sometimes you're traveling, stuff happens. But text first mover and let us know, me and my colleague, who really loves to take a low profile. And I appreciate that and honor that. He's about getting it done, not about getting credit for it. Okay. I'm kind of the same way, but I've realized that it's not braggadocious to tell you, look, I've accomplished some stuff. Okay. Why would you bet on me as a horse? Because I've accomplished some things. Okay. I've had almost every dream I've ever had come true. Okay. I've run down a lot of dreams. I've had an amazing career. I was teaching a workshop for the C-level people at a company in the Twin Cities of Minnesota years ago. And the program included 4 days. If you haven't noticed, I'm going long today. In the program, it was my 4 cubed strategy. In part of the program, it's an 8-day program, 4 days on site. And I think it was the second day of the 4 that we were going to do on site. And a guy stops me. He goes, whoa, wait a minute. You could not possibly have every job that you've been recounting and using as examples in this workshop. Of course, I said, you got to be kidding, right? This is only day 2. I haven't even scratched the surfaces. I've had a lot of jobs. Not because I can't keep them, because I get bored. I get bored in 90 days flat almost every time. I guarantee you. I had one client insist on hiring me as an employee. I said, man, that's a bad move. That don't work for me. I managed to tough it out, I think, 6 months. I told him the answer, and he said, well, we can't do anything about that. And for almost 6 months, we ignored the 800-pound gorilla in the room. Anyhow, I get some stuff done. We're going to get this done. If you want to help throw some fuel on this effort, then text me. Okay? It's that simple. Let's get her done.